AM 560. The Answer.
We got to call Tom Fortino. I think silver's a buy even here. And the reason I say that is we're going to have to continue to print money to give to these Democrat areas that are nothing but economic liabilities. Complete fraud. Billions and billions and billions. Illegal aliens, housing, food, except for the Americans. There, we draw the line. Dan, Salem, Wisconsin.
Hey, Sean, you know these illegals you're talking about that getting these CDLs illegally? You know.
Well, no. They're getting it legally. They're not getting it illegally.
I got you. But you know what I'm saying. Yeah. They're wrong. They're not eligible for them. But anyway, I have a CDL Class A for my tree service. I have a big aerial lift. I need to have one. And if I go over state lines, you know, I have to carry a medical card. I have to get a physical every 2 years. How do these people pass these physicals if they can't speak English?
You had to see this. You had to see this girl in California. You had to see her. She looked like a cobble. She had to be 270 pounds, 5'2", didn't know where the lights were, driving the truck at night.
Yeah.
Can barely speak the language. The guy this is another trucker.
I can't find it.
Do you really got a CDL?
Yeah.
Listen, I ain't trying to be rude or nothing, but you going to cause an accident.
Now, he does have a CDL. He did everything the right way. He paid all the bills. He has all the insurance. And here comes the illegal scallywag. And you know my favorite part, Dan? They're burning the cheaper diesel. They buy it for the farms.
Yeah.
They even pay less than our. They even pay less than our truckers. It makes me
it's got
sick.
a red dye in it.
Yeah, they don't give a rip. You think they know red from green? Come on. Got here last Thursday. Carrie, Crown Point.
Now, Sean, of course, they know the answer, but Democrats give free health care, SNAP, cell phone, housing. Why can't they give a free ID?
Well, they do. You know, Illinois gives free IDs, but you have to fit a category of wretchedness. Homeless, you have to be 65 or older with disabilities, anybody with disabilities. Certain individuals leaving correction facilities need the proper ID. They give them the ex-convicts. So they give them away. If you go in there, anybody else, it's $20 for an ID. But I don't know if that's the old price, because I'm guessing Silky G, he's got to buy those merengue costumes he wears, probably up the price, right? And the idea that sanctuary cities and states give all this away for free anyway, there is no excuse. None. And we're having the argument on their terms. The reason that they're fighting it is because they steal elections. Democrat areas are illegitimate. They've been stealing money and elections for a century. What do you think of that?
It's totally true, and I have a suggestion. We should call Brandon Johnson Lamont because he's a big dummy.
Well, I'll tell you what. He's spending $37,000 for that faux hawk, which is always off. So I think he gets a cut at Second City because I believe they're out of business. So at least he brings a little comedy to the table, that stupid son of a gun he is. In fact, it's an insult to Lamont to call him Lamont. But I like to call them all what they are, frauds and thieves.
And was Trump's. I've never voted in a midterm. I've never voted.
What?
I have never voted in a midterm election. Ever.
All right.
I've never voted in a primary. Ever.
Stop the presses! But then again, why would they stop the presses? After they stole the 2020 election, and they did. That's when trillions and trillions and trillions went into the pockets of scum. Pennsylvania.
Oh, my God. Hi. Hey, so you with the elections? You're the Bureau of Elections, right?
Well, I'm just a volunteer.
We're just wondering what... Okay, I understand you're a volunteer and you're just doing your job. What's all these? Are these mail-in ballots or what's these coming in?
What are these?
Uh-huh.
These are my in tape here?
What's that?
Am I in tape as well?
Yeah, because we're wondering why are ballots being handled down here and not up there with the elections. So we're curious about that.
Okay, yeah, the gentleman who's in charge of this, I think, should be right back down.
What's his name?
Gosh, what is his name?
His name is Cheaty McFadden. What's his name? Democrat scum. That's his name.
Do you know his name? Are you volunteer or employee?
I'm a poll watcher. Okay. I'm a poll
watcher.
Well, but you're not a Democrat mafia member, so you can watch the poll outside through the window with tinfoil on it. Nevada.
Clark County technical employees came forward completely independent of each other and explained that they discovered that the number of votes recorded by voting machines and stored on USB drives would change between the time the polls were closed at night and when they were reopened the next morning.
Was it magic? It's Democrat scallywag magic.
In other words, votes were literally appearing and disappearing in the dead of night. When we attempted to verify the integrity of these voting machines, we were allowed only a useless visual inspection of the outside of a USB drive. We were denied a forensic examination.
You know where this will never happen, Squirrel? I'll bet you don't. Ironically enough, they've got all kinds of technology now because they stole billions of dollars from us just through one crooked Democrat rat hole.
Somalia's electoral authorities have started issuing voter ID cards across Mogadishu as the capital prepares for its first direct municipal...
Now that's real Mogadishu, not Mogadishu, Minnesota, Squirrel. Pay attention.
...council elections in decades under a one-person, one-vote system. Printing at the Somali Independent Election Committee headquarters operates around the clock in 2 8-hour shifts, producing an estimated 30,000 to 40,000 cards daily.
Guaranteed Somalia has far more election integrity than any Democrat state.
The way the voting system is structured, we see quite a few flaws. You're able to register even if and cast a vote if you don't live in the country, as evident of his brother in Pakistan. And I think we have some evidence of 2 or 3 other people.
We got Pakistanis voting, never even been to the country. We have Pakistani listeners, don't we, Honey Bunny? If you're a Pakistani listener and you're the one that's voting Democrat in California, you're a rat.
People out of the country that voted, is that correct?
Yeah, approximately 2 or 3 other people out of the country, as well as people residing outside of the district.
Okay. The online voter registration system, it seems to be an honor system.
Oh, right, there's the flaw. You know why, Squirrel? Democrats have no honor.
Is agreeing to voter ID one of those compromises that you support? I don't think that we should underestimate what that could mean. Because in some people's mind, that means, well, you're going to have to Xerox or photocopy your ID to send it in to prove you are who you are.
Brilliant, huh, Squirrel? You know whose fault this is? Willie Brown. If he had better standards, we wouldn't even know this dingbat's name.
He's a rogue, all right, notorious for his flamboyant lifestyle. Flashy clothes, fancy parties, fine women, and
now,
fast cars.
I'm a future presidential candidate, and I've got the calluses to prove it.